Hey, my name's Carla Wehbe. I'm a singer, songwriter, musician from Sydney, and I make music for a living. So a little bit of history behind how I got started in music. I grew up playing sport. I had zero interest in music. I played the violin when I was 3 years old for 10 years and hated it for 10 years. But when I was in high school, my brother started singing. My parents encouraged me, and I said no for a very long time because I thought it was very lame and uncool. But eventually I just kind of tried it just so they would stop asking me, and then I kind of just fell in love with it and then have been writing music and singing ever since then. If I had to describe my music, it would probably be mostly heartbreaking and sad, kind of dramatic, cinematic, and I would probably say nostalgic. I draw inspiration from a lot of the older eras of music, so yeah, it has like that element of nostalgia in it. There have been a lot of artists that have influenced me in my musical journey. Some of them would be ABBA. I'm like obsessed with ABBA. Bee Gees, Beatles, Beach Boys, Queen. Some of the more recent ones, like Avril Lavigne was a big inspiration to me and like one of the reasons why I actually got into music. I love Harry Styles at the moment. If I had to choose one artist to collab with, yeah, I'd say Harry Styles, probably. I draw a lot of inspiration for like my songwriting from not only my own experiences, but other people's as well. I am a massive empath, so I feel other people's feelings very, very strongly. I'm able to also like tap into, things that I haven't necessarily felt myself to, draw inspiration for my music. I feel like when it's for myself, I kind of write better alone. I'm a very like internal kind of person, and then I really enjoy the process of, completing it with friends and like sharing it together and finishing it together. My biggest challenge when writing is probably combating my very short attention span. So it's either like I can't concentrate long enough to finish something, so I get like half a verse, or the opposite, I just like fixate and then I'm in my studio for like 12 hours and I haven't eaten, haven't drank anything. So I guess trying to balance that is a bit of an issue for me. I haven't done too many shows so far. I'm kind of like, the last 2 years kind of getting into it more. I have one show I did recently. I last minute supported one of my friends, Maya, amazing artist, in Melbourne, and it was just like the craziest crowd that I've performed to. And it was really cool to see people singing my own lyrics. It wasn't even my show, but that was like super cool. I don't really have a routine before shows. I'm kind of a mess before shows. I'm like very anxious and nervous, so I kind of keep to myself a little bit. But yeah, on stage I just like to, take from the audience and just like feed off their energy, what they're giving me, and it's just like a back and forth and just like have fun with it. I released a song recently called Is Forever Off the Table, which is a really special song for me because I wrote it with some of my best friends in like this shed in this valley about 2 hours from Sydney. Like the way we came up with it was I had like a note in my phone with just the title, Is Forever Off the Table. At that point we didn't have anything to write about. I said that title to them and they were like, oh cool, let's write a song called Is Forever Off the Table. So yeah, it's just like, it was such a great experience writing it with my best friends about something that happened to me. So I turned like a really shitty situation into something that now is like a really special reminder of how it was created. Hey, I'm Carla Wehbe. Thanks for tuning in to Ones to Watch.